Billy Donovan.
Well, Coach, the good and the bad. You have a 6-point lead, but 7 turnovers. Are they part of the pace of the game or just careless?
No, we got to do a better job. We've had some carelessness with the ball, but you're exactly right. Our defense has been good, but we got to get shots up to the basket. If we don't make them, we get a chance to offensive rebound.
No looks like Kawhi Leonard towards the basket. What are you guys doing defensively against him?
Well, we're doing a good job of covering for each other, but it's only one quarter. We'll have to maintain that kind of intensity because he's certainly going to continue to be aggressive.
Thanks, Ryan. Thank you, Mark.
All right, Craig. And the Thunder +6 off the boards to this point, a 16-10 advantage for Oklahoma City. Nice move by Durant.
And if you are San Antonio, you want to get to the line. Right now, you have no free throw attempts. OKC is getting to the line, 5 free throw attempts, and no fast break points. That means OKC is controlling the pace because they have 7.
I don't answer for Oklahoma City, and again, Leonard is off. Kawhi 1 for 4 from the field.
And Cantor is sucking up every rebound in there, so no extra opportunities for the Spurs.
Waiters lost the handle. Recovered by Adams. Brown wanted a foul on Adams. Waiters. Cantor for 3. Hit a 3 the other night. Cantor with the rebound. And another possession for the Thunder.
Durant demands the ball right there, and he's going to get into that post-up position with the shorter Patty Mills.
Crowd wanted an offensive foul on Durant as he shoved Mills. And we get a whistle. See what the call is here. It is against Oklahoma City. Goes on Adams away from the ball.
And it's so funny watching West just hold his hands to himself saying, I didn't get a foul, as you see that little flip runner there by Durant. But West, who received the technical there in game 4, says, listen, I wasn't part of that. And Adams is saying, what did I do? I'm just strong in the paint. I didn't do anything.
Second personal on Adams. 9 straight points for the Thunder. The last 7 of the 9 scored by Kevin Durant. Cantor defending on West. Ginobili uses the pick. Fires to Diaw. Not able to hit from downtown. Comes to Mills. And he knocks it down.
When you can't rebound, tip it out, keep it alive. A la Ben Wallace, and that's right there what West did. He can't undersize inside, got a fingertip on it, tipped it out. Patty Mills knocks it down.
And Mills putting pressure on Waiters, has to give it up to Adams, and Adams moves it across. 2 minutes in, second quarter. Marv Albert, Chris Webber, Craig Sager, Waiters. Crowd looking for a travel. A very active crowd here tonight.
This crowd is very hype in here.
And West run into for the foul on Oklahoma City.
Tough one right there on Waiters. It looked like Waiters got that clean coming through, sneaking in that passing lane. And now when you're a player and you're playing tough and you're trying to stay involved, but you get your 3rd foul, and you're going to see that bench for 9 minutes, including halftime. Just so frustrating as a player.
Russell Westbrook checks back in, coming out for Dion Waiters. Marcus Aldridge returns for San Antonio. Leonard played by Durant. Here's Leonard making the turn, goes to the hook and banks it home.
And it looks like he stretches out just as far as Kareem did, because his arms are just as long as Kareem, even though he's in his tall. But his palms in those mitts, beautiful off the glass.
Not quite the sky hook, but close. That's an offensive foul on Westbrook. Westbrook with his second, and that is his 4th turnover. Offensive foul is a turnover. Here's that move by Leonard.
So beautiful, one of the most difficult shots, even though Kareem made it look so elegant. The full sky hook.
Danny Green back in. He did hit a 3 earlier. 6-point Oklahoma City lead. Mills and Green of the backcourt. Tim Duncan has returned. Duncan, Aldridge, and Leonard on the front line. Foy defending Green. Aldridge played by Ibaka. Single coverage. There's Aldridge. Ball knocked away from Cantor. Good play by Duncan. Finds Mills in the corner. Steps away to Leonard down low.
Great box out by Duncan that time. allowing Leonard to get the dunk, not allowing Cantor to try to get the block shot on that play.
And that's a good sign for the Spurs with Duncan getting involved. Durant fires from the corner. Mills takes. Leonard puts the move on Durant. Not able to take advantage of Durant. Held out, and Leonard with the steal, able to score to bring the Spurs within two. Billy Donovan will take a timeout. We are early in the second. The Spurs bouncing back with 6 consecutive points, all 6 by Kawhi Leonard. The celebration has begun. Here we are in game number 6. And Leonard with the stuff. Ginobili for 3. The San Antonio Spurs on their way to the NBA Finals. Well, the Thunder and Spurs have had 2 highly contested series in the past, both in Western Conference Finals in 2012 and in 2014.
Wow, some great highlights. We saw Westbrook with the Cobatus, the Caesar. He didn't even have any hair then, just a young kid coming into the league. But this series has been intense, and it's not stopping tonight.
It has been a very physical first half. Oklahoma City up by 2 as we resume. Ibaka. He has shot extremely well in this series. That's his first field goal. Recall earlier in the series, he hit 5 threes in a game. But the one stat that stands out the other night, just 1 rebound, which is very unusual. The steal by Durant, chased down by Leonard, and he took it away from behind. A chase down block by Kawhi Leonard on Kevin Durant, and now they say a foul. He made contact. Still, it was pretty impressive.
It was impressive. Look at him getting the pass lane. I thought Kawhi had fouled him a few times before then. It looks like maybe it was clean on the shot, but he definitely was fouled before. But OKC's defense, not just the deflection, but the steal by Durant. You know, last game, my old Aiden coach called me and said he saw the maturity of Durant because he wore it for 4 quarters, defensively and offensively. And look at this acknowledgement right here from Durant, like, good play. I know we're going hard at each other, but I think we've seen the maturity, not just of Durant, because he could score, he could do other things, but his complete game is coming in to view now because he's doing it on the defensive end.
Nice touch by Kevin.
Yeah.
Durant hits 1 of 2 at the line. Leonard with his first foul of the night. OKC up by 5. Pass intended for Leonard. Here comes Durant. Durant takes all the way. Greener's on. Ibaka back. Leonard accepts the challenge.
Tim Duncan is not going to get credit in the stat sheet, but that layup was missed. That dunk attempt was missed because he went up and challenged it. Let his teammates do the rest, finishing on the break.
Kawhi Leonard heating up. He scored the last 8 points now for San Antonio. Cantor stripped by Leonard. Parker met by Robertson. Duncan trying to set a pick and then goes to the post. 5 minutes gone by in the third. Leonard for 3. Westbrook met by Green. Gets the back his way. This is game number 5 of the best of 7 Western Conference semi-final series, even at 2. Game 6 back in Oklahoma City on Thursday night. Parker had nowhere to go, forced the issue, and it was deflected out of bounds. Last touched by Cantor.
There's Cantor inside again, just playing good position defense as you see Parker take another spill on the floor multiple times already in this first half.
Duncan not even looking for the shot. Series of moves by Aldridge, draws the foul. It is on Ibaka.
Kawhi Leonard took a spill there at the top of the key, and Aldridge making sure that he gets the shot blocker Ibaka up in the air. You don't want to give shot blocker space. That's where they flourish. You want to get into their chest, give them a pump fake, see if you can get them a foul.
2 shots for LaMarcus Aldridge, a career-high 86% at the line during the regular season. Look at the upcoming series schedule. As I mentioned, Game 6 Thursday night in Oklahoma City. That'll be seen on ESPN, 8:30 Eastern Time start. And Game 7, if necessary, will be Sunday back here in San Antonio. And if that does take place, it'll be right here on TNT. Rick Popovich is saying earlier that we have to be better off the boards. We were in games 1 and 3 and won those games. Thunder had the edge in games 2 and 4, and they won those games. And the Thunder, the #1 rebounding team in the league during the regular season and #1 offensive rebounding team. Durant, the tip missed.
What's so tough about stopping OKC on the boards, they have the best rebounding guard in the game, and Westbrook, who follows up his shots like Dominique used to do, except he just doesn't tip dunk it.
Aldridge is off. Robertson was able to get to it. Here comes Westbrook. Westbrook puts the speed on, nowhere to go, but he draws the foul.
Transition defense, Coach Popovich said, is the key, because when you have a locomotive, a train coming at you full speed like Westbrook, so hard to stop. He's going to get the foul, the benefit of the doubt, most of the time. What a tip by Kawhi. Left down, so that must have been a defensive slip-up.
Marcus Aldridge held to 8 to 21. Nice pass.
And get guys involved. Put that on me. I went 10 for 30. Right there, you see first 3 plays of the game. He's trying to get other guys involved.
Aldridge.
Leave the wings wide open. Come later quarters of the game.
Anybody for anything. Don't expect. Don't ask. Make it happen.
And Chris Spurs players, including the coaching staff, said after Game 4 that the Thunder out-toughed them, especially in the fourth quarter. And Greg Popovich with an early warning here, although they've been right in there, just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead, and Kawhi Leonard beginning to show some signs. 5 of the fourth quarter the other night.
That was a grown man rebound and takeaway. He went to Ibaka to tell him to stay in the game. They need to take care of the ball a little bit more.
Anthony Morrow getting some time, has not played very much during the course of this series. But Dion Waiters on the bench after picking up a 3rd foul, and Morrow a dangerous 3-point shooter.
And Morrow's going to have to make sure he communicates. He's going to be switched off to Leonard. All 10 points for Leonard have come inside the paint.
And here is Leonard again going across the paint and able to hit on the scoop.
18 points in the paint for San Antonio, 12 for Leonard. That just shows you what he's concentrating on, trying to get the easy bucket so that basket will open up and allow him to knock him down from 3.
This is Morrow looking for the 2-pointer. Parker puts the speed on, and he beat Robertson off the dribble. San Antonio up by 1. Kevin Durant getting set to check back in. Westbrook, yes. Russell Westbrook shooting very well here in the first half. 4 for 7. The other night, looking to involve teammates. He did have 15 assists, but shot just 5 of 18 from the field. Duncan. Brown wants it to go at Adams, and he does, not able to bank it home.
Looking forward to seeing if Tim Duncan faces up, pump fakes and drive, because you know he can knock it down off the glass, or if Adams calls his bluff and say go ahead and shoot one off the glass and allow Tim to get involved.
Well, Duncan, who did not attempt a shot the other night, 0 for 2 here tonight, and that's a double dribble for the ball back to San Antonio.
12 turnovers for OKC. But Marv, you said it correctly. He turns the speed on. He just switches speed and direction in the same time, and so hard for a good defender to stop.
Westbrook with 5 turnovers.
And Marv, I think 3 of those was him being unselfish, trying to get guys involved, when if he would have taken the shot, But that's the dilemma right now. When do you trust your other players? When do you take it yourself, especially when you have the advantage almost every play on offense, as Westbrook does?
Parker, yes. Kevin Durant is back. Durant, Adams, and Ibaka up front. Cantor getting set to check back in. Open shot. And Russell Westbrook able to nail the three-pointer. So he has 14 in this first half.
And credit Ibaka. That's what he can do off the pick and roll. That guy that sets it, he or Aldridge, doesn't have to shoot it when they receive it back, even if they're open, because rotation is coming to him to be the wide open man in the corner.
Aldridge spinning his way. Nice fake on Ibaka. Marcus Aldridge off to a slow start. He was 1 for his previous 7. The game is tied at 36. Good job by Leonard to get the ball out of Durant's head, but Durant finding Ibaka, who knocks down a 3. Duncan with the stuff. That had to feel very good for Tim Duncan.
When you can't score and you've been frustrated, the best feeling in the world is to get a dunk and to take it out on the rim, let your nerves calm down, slow down, and now you can get back to doing what you do in the post, which is get buckets.
There's the lob. Misplayed. The ball back to San Antonio. That lob's going off the mark. The Thunder up by 1. A timeout with 2:38 remaining in this first half. Tim Duncan with his first field goal in 2 games.
Back in the play by Kawhi Leonard, helping a teammate out on the double team. And here, just taking the contact, trying to finish. Kawhi Leonard 6 for 11, getting it done inside.
Spurs have hit 5 of their last 6 shots. Oklahoma City now 13 turnovers committed. 6 by Westbrook. Thunder up by 1. Here is Parker. And with the, rather Robertson with the rebound. Westbrook met by Leonard. Durant over Duncan.
High pick and roll has been so effective for both teams tonight, whether it's been Durant or Westbrook scoring, or whether it's been getting the ball to Ibaka in that little pocket, letting him facilitate to the corners.
Cantor defending on Aldridge. Aldridge with a pretty turnaround. He now has 8 points.
Pop's a little upset on the sideline, saying it's a little physical on his end, and he wants the same thing on the other end. But right now, OKC still needs to be efficient, not only with their shot selection, but with their passing.
Durant with the runner, and the tip by Adams. 3-point lead for the Thunder. Just under a minute and a half remaining in this first half. It's game 5 of the best of 7. The series even at 2 apiece. And Leonard is hacked. Cantor and Robertson try to slap it away. And the foul is called. It is on Robertson, his second. Nick Collison now will check in for the first time to provide a breather for Steven Adams. Leaves with 6 points, 5 rebounds.
San Antonio tonight wanted to put Kevin Durant in the pick and roll. It takes a little bit off of you physically, also mentally, because you have to chase Kawhi Leonard. But having Robertson on that floor allows Durant to check someone else that doesn't allow as much offensive pressure.
Yeah, let's come on for Duncan. Shot clock at 5. And Kawhi Leonard with 14 points.
Don't know how he got that shot up and was able to pause to make sure he got his follow through. Great job.
Pass intended for Cantor. Ends up in the hands of Durant. Try to squeeze his way through. Rebounded by Aldridge. San Antonio in possession. They're down by a point. Leonard for 3. He had a sensational season shooting the 3 at 45% among the leaders. He scored 15 of his 17 here in the second quarter. Westbrook not able to score. And now Greg Popovich takes a timeout, 20-second timeout, with a 6-second differential. They have 19 on the calls a timeout. He took a look at how the Spurs came out of their timeout, so he'll talk it over. Spurs up by 2. Halftime report. Matt Weiner, Kenny Smith, Charles Barkley in our Atlanta studios. Take a look back at this first half and a look around the league, getting their thoughts on Steph Curry winning a second consecutive MVP and won it for the first time in the history of the award unanimously.
Wow.
And what a performance last night in the victory over the Blazers. Parker backs it up on Robertson. Shot clock down to 4. Green for 3. Yes. 7 seconds left in the half. San Antonio opens up a 5-point lead. They do have the foul to give. Westbrook fires up a 3, and that is the end of the first half as the Spurs connect on 9 of the last 11 shots and feeling much better about themselves coming off what took place in that fourth quarter here on Sunday night. Kawhi Leonard, 17 points, the high man for San Antonio, 14 for Westbrook, 12 for Durant. An 8-0 San Antonio run the last minute and a half. We'll take a quick break and then to Atlanta for the American Express halftime with Matt, Kenny, and Charles.